Hi there, and welcome to the November edition of TLPTV. I'm Tyler Zoltek, this month joined by Alex Bloomfield. Well, Alex, it's been a very successful month for the Patriots as they wrap up their final home game with a collective record of 7-2-1 as they head out to play two more on the road before the month concludes. And much of this great success has been due to the strong fill-in play of Stormer Santana, who came off the bench almost all month to fill in for an injured Joseph Pianta.
Yeah, Santana and Eric Angeli playing a couple games in there as well as they called him up. And you know what? It was a bit of a revolving door back there. You know, there's some sketchy times in there. But you know what? All in all, a great month, a great record, 7-2-1 in the end. Pianta's back now. You know, the Patriots, everyone's back from injury. It looks good heading into December, that's for sure.
Pianta was able to pick up a win in the final home game of the month against the best team in the OJHL, the Buffalo Junior Sabres. They won that one 2-1. Very tight game.
Very tight game, and anytime you can beat a team like Buffalo, who had 42 points coming into that game, they're the best team in the OJHL, as you mentioned, and that's just a great home effort. Good special teams in that game as well, and you know what? Coming on top with a tightly fought 2-1 victory.
But now let's take a closer look at our featured game of the month, the Patriots' 6-3 win over the Toronto Junior Canadiens on November 10th.
Now it's in the hands of Mullen. Mullen just let that roll behind his goal to Doublestein, and now Paul DiTomasco turns it over in front for Kevin Pietrobon. His backhander is stopped. Loose puck in front of the goal, slaps up a Ferrick. They score! Nathan Ferrick, scramble play in front of the net. Really the Patriots' first chance. Ties this one up at 13:07.
And I can tell you, Denny Doublestein is not happy about that goal, as he certainly got bumped on that play and was on his keister there as the goal went in, but I believe it was by his own defenseman. Good job by the Patriots, able to get some sustained pressure, and if you have a puck in front of the net, you never know what happened, and they're able to equalize this one.
Doug Bonner is there, but it kept in by a nice skate there from Andrew Mullen. Dylan Cutter will come out now for the Patriots. Dylan Cutter has a man in the middle, that's Valascuro. He'll just go into the corner and do a spin. We'll go back to the line for Prapanessis, shot through a screen, scores! Mike Prapanessis in his first game as a Toronto Lakeshore Patriot, and a seeing eye single for the blue line. Top shelf, 2-1 Patriots.
Well, a strange goal, but as I say, it's never a bad decision to throw it on net. Prapanessis threw it on net, and it looked like it might have hit off someone's shoulder. Maybe Doug Bonner getting credit for that goal, but either way, Doublestein did not see it, and it floated in. Perfect location, what can you say? Good things happen when you shoot it on net. Now it's Marcus Rose gaining the blue line. Marcus Rose gets off to Ferrick. Ferrick to D'Oliveira. Now some spaces, Prapanessis. Prapanessis centers it, and it's in! Goal scored there by, I believe that's going to be Angelopoulos. As Angelopoulos takes the feed from one new Patriot to another, Angelopoulos able to bury that backhander.
It's either Angelopoulos or maybe Marcus Rose, but yeah, Angelopoulos did most of the work with his stick there, while Rose gets pelted into the goalpost on the backside, and then that might have hit him in the head as it went in the goal at the end. And now it's a good gritty goal for the Patriots, going hard to the net. A couple of not very pretty ones here tonight, but it works anyway. They're up 3-1 here, all 5 minutes into the second.
Now Billy Seligman skating along his side boards. Up to Daniel Tedesco. Daniel Tedesco now gains center and flips it up to Wes Deme. Deme checked out the puck there by Nacella, but Deme steals it again in front. Oh, and it's in. Billy Seligman able to get his stick on the bouncing puck and bury it into the open side of the net.
Absolutely terrible giveaway there by the Junior Canadiens defense. I have no idea where he was going with that pass. I'm not sure exactly which one. I believe it was Nocella back there in the blue line. That's not apparent. We've seen a whole lot out there for the Canadiens, and just a terrible pass to the middle, picked up by Wes Deme. Gets a shot on goal, and the rebound sitting right there for Seligman. No chance at all for Doublestein. Mike Valascuro to Tyler Currie. He'll go cross ice to Alex Mills. Mills into the middle for Angelopoulos. This goes to Marcus Rose. He gets a shot, he scores! Marcus Rose finds a hole between the wickets, and it's goal number 2 on the night for Marcus Rose.
Well, Denny Doublestein just a little unaware of his positioning there, as he thought he had to move, and he just raised that right pad for a second to try and slide over, and Rose took advantage using all that space, as Doublestein had no chance as soon as he moved that pad. Great job by the kid to notice that and capitalize with the goal.
Now, that's off the lines, but it's Hellman and gets out. Dylan Carter to Doug Bonner. Doug Bonner over the blue line. He will bounce that puck away, and it goes to Nathan Farrick. Nathan Farrick leaves it there nicely for Dylan Carter. Thinks about centering the pass. He just circles off his man. He's alone in front of the net. He scores! Dylan Carter allowed to walk right out front with no defensive pressure. Really a nice move all around, and a goal for the Patriots, leading 6-3.
Well, it was a great job by Carter to see that opening, but once again, just a terrible, terrible lapse by the Toronto Junior Canadiens defense. However, credit to Carter, and he made full advantage of that as he took his time, knew he had all the time in the world. No one was really even going for him, and buried it back the way he came.
So, Alex, a very convincing win, 6-3 over the Toronto Junior Canadiens, a divisional foe of the Patriots.
Yeah, they've certainly had their fights over the past few years. Zanardo, of course, not back from last year, but that game was a very tight game for a game, especially that was scored at 6-3 in the end. It was a lot closer than that scoreline indicates. You know, the Patriots at times in that game were only up by a goal, down by a goal at one point early in that first period of play. You know what? Marcus Rose comes out with a big game, nearly pots the hat trick a couple of times in that game. He had 2 goals in the end. That's definitely his best game offensively for the Patriots. You know, that a great win in the end against a division rival like the Toronto Junior Canadiens.
Toby talked to Marcus Rose and Stormer Santana after the game, our own Toby Kerr. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Toronto Lakeshore Patriots goalie Stormer Santana. Stormer, how are you feeling now with the increased workload with Joseph Pianta out of the lineup?
You know, it's a great opportunity. Hopefully Joe gets back in the lineup soon, but it's a good chance to, you know, take the spot and help our team, you know, move forward in the standings and progress until playoffs.
And Stormer, you look like a different goalie from the start of the season. What adjustments have you made to improve your play?
Well, Coach Tarantino has really motivated me to come out of the crease more, be more aggressive, and so I've been trying to focus on that, and it's definitely made a world of difference. And just trying to stay positive and go with the momentum right now and keep it going.
And tonight, Stormer, you were the only man in pads on the Toronto Lakeshore Patriots side. Did you feel a little extra pressure having no backup tonight?
Yeah, it's always an interesting situation. I was in a situation last year where there was no goalie, and I had to actually go in net with his equipment. So it's on a different side, and you know, luckily things worked out.
And say you did have to leave the game, who do you think would have been best to fill in for you? Would have been Coach Tarantino?
Well, you know, our trainer Harv, he's put on the pads a couple times, and he looked pretty good. You know, his fundamentals aren't there, but from someone from the roster, I'd probably have to go with Alex Mills. You know, lays the body out, and I think he's someone that would definitely like to step in the pipes.
All right, great. Thanks a lot, Stormer. Marcus, you scored 2 goals tonight. What was working so well for you out there?
I just kept my feet moving, just grinded it out, and my bounces came.
You and Angelopoulos were playing really well together, a youth and a veteran. What makes you guys click so well?
We work hard in practice, and we just communicate, and things go our way.
Well, you guys were playing with a bit of a short bench, and neither of your captains were there. Both Willett and Dutra were out of the lineup tonight. What did you guys do to make up for that and put up such a strong performance?
Our vets, Dolly and Brody, they just stepped it up and gave us a few words, and we just did our thing, and that's about it.
And you scored the 2 goals, but you were very close to getting the hat trick on a couple of late chances. How are you feeling about those?
It was pretty rough. There's a puck rolling on my stick, and just didn't go my way.
And if you had scored that hat trick, did you have a celly planned?
Yeah, I probably would have went right into the boards, Ovechkin style.
Classic. All right, thank you, Marcus. We appreciate your time.
No problem. Thanks.
And now let's take a look at the Patriots statistics and standings at the end of the month. Alex, another big part of the month in November for the Patriots was Movember. Now, however, the Patriots as a team able to raise over $3,500. That's all for prostate cancer research. And the 2 big players there were Stormer Santana and Tyler Currie. Currie able to take home the Mr. Movember moniker for the team. That was announced just before or during, I should say, the last Patriots home game of the season.
It came right down to the wire. Those two raised over $1,000 each. Great effort on both their part to come out and support a great organization like Movember. And you know what? Yeah, representative from Movember here to drop the puck before that last home game on the 24th. And you know, it's just great all-around effort from this Patriots team to help out a great cause.
It was very impressive. And our own Toby Kerr talked to Stormer Santana and Tyler Currie after the game about all their fundraising.
Here at the Toronto Lakeshore Patriots, we take Movember very seriously, and we're here to award two special players who have done excellent contributions to their community with the November cause. We have Anna Wiesen here to present Tyler Currie and Stormer Santana with 2 awards. Currie, of course, winning has raised the most money. He's the man of Movember, and Stormer Santana sporting the best mustache. Looking great with those sashes, guys. Yeah, now Tyler, what does Movember mean to you? Why is it so important to you?
You know, just it's a good cause, and it's for people who have prostate cancer, and it's just you raise the most money to fix the problem and just get going on it and get the research going and help people.
Good cause indeed. And what did you do to raise so much money for the cause?
I got my parents to help me out there. We sent out emails to all friends and family, and we know a couple people who have had prostate cancer, so they were glad to support the cause. So it was a good go, for sure. And we were back and forth pretty good there, so surprised I came out on top.
Well, there you go. 2 guys done a lot for Movember. And now, Stormer, what's the secret to the Stormer stash? Is it something that you eat, or what do you do?
No, it's a lot of hard work and determination, that's for sure. You know, I had to compete with this kid, so I had to give him a run for his money, literally.
All right, well, that's excellent. And be honest, Stormer, do you add a little Just for Men to color that up?
I did do the mustache earlier in the month, but as you can see, I'm pretty full now. You wouldn't be able to tell.
An honest goaltender for sure. That's Stormer Santana. Well, big round of applause for Tyler and for Stormer. They've done some great stuff for Movember. And the entire Toronto Lakeshore Patriots organization would like to thank these two for all the great money they've raised for an excellent cause.
A great job done by those 2 guys, raising an awful lot of money for an excellent cause. Now, Alex, what should the team and fans be looking forward to in the month of December?
Well, you know, going forward into December, which is the halfway point of this season, you know, it's some big games coming up at home here. They got Buffalo once again on the 22nd. 4 home games within the month of December for the Patriots. 5 if you count the first is kind of on the edge. But you know what, the Patriots definitely coming up close to a playoff race for that South Division title. They look like they've sealed a playoff spot at this point, but it's a matter of where they finish in those standings. Definitely want to get up there and get home ice advantage.
Certainly very close division so far in this season. Patriots will look to gain some ground as the months move on. Anyhow, that's all for this edition of TLPTV. For our technical director, Michael Huth, Toby Kerr, and Alex Bloomfield, I'm Tyler Zoltek. Thanks for tuning in.